Hello and welcome back to RawSlowGaming and our Let's Play series here in Airport CEO. And as you see, we are on a new alpha here, actually, alpha 30, and that includes this new tutorial that have been reworked and hopefully do work a lot better and better explained. But as you see, this is something we have skipped and not done, so we'll actually go through this tutorial a little bit maybe and have a look for it. So we'll tug in the checklist for that. We'll do the next one here. We'll just skip that, or actually we can't skip this. Since it's a part of the tutorial and something we haven't done yet. So for now we'll hide the panel and maybe we'll procure this later, or maybe we should do that right now, or we'll just hide the panel. And as you see, you can press J, or also here you have an icon for it. But we are working towards another stand here in our another medium stand here, and reworking all our small stands here to asphalt stands as well. And we've got seasons changing here. The spring is upon us. So let's take a look here on a flight planner. So everything is good. It is for Saturday, but it's not for Sunday here. So we'll start with trying to fix that. So I think all these bra flights are actually medium sized, and we are having one slot there for them. So let's actually put that in right here, since that was a good paying one, and unfortunately that got something happened there, so we couldn't use it. So we'll take this one instead. That SIGJET works out just fine. We'll just try to squeeze in as many flights as possible just to maximize the profits, so we can extend our airport as soon as possible with another medium stand. After that we'll see a little bit what we do or how we go forward in this series. So that one was a big one, so let's check goose wings here. That is fine. So Loganair. I am a little bit sorry that you have to see this flight planner all the time. It's not really meant to be the case, but I don't really want to turn out the auto planner either, so that's why we're doing it like this. Because if I do the auto planner, then we have no control whatsoever of how the flights are planned. So it's starting to look alright here. We should have maybe one or two more flights in here. So we can't fit one there. We could fit one there, but we won't do that. Or actually, will we? No, we won't. But we'll squeeze one more in there. So that's everything that we'll use for now. How much did we have left on our loan here to pay? I think this should be pretty much the last day. Oh, not quite. We have still 300k left here. Then we are delaying flights here a little bit if we need to. We have missed here one little tile to demolish, so let's demolish that tile. So as we have talked about, I think our security area might have to be reworked here when adding in another medium stand. or we just do something similar and work out a security area to this way in the same manner that we have done here. And maybe we'll start the queues here, so we'll have it a little bit longer. So we can have space for 3 queues this way maybe. So sort of a domestic terminal and an international terminal. Or a small terminal and a larger terminal. The shops will definitely be on this side as well once we get to the shops, which is one of the upcoming issues that we will try to tackle, definitely. But for now we'll just try to get in the cash that we need. And I wonder here why we aren't getting any money in here. That's a little bit odd actually. So we'll take a look here at the loan again. So we have 250k left to pay here. And, don't know actually why we're losing money here at the moment today. We weren't definitely losing money yesterday, but we are now. Yeah, we'll just try to move forward nonetheless so the loan is paid, so we can get to the next medium stand. But we'll take this time and have a look here on our terminal and just see how beautiful the game is and how it really works here. So this line waiting for pushback that is coming here. And as you see, we have a little bit too small queues here for the checking desks, but yeah, for now that will do. But we will extend the terminal down as well for the whole block, so we'll get more area for the checking desk and everything else as well. I think there is a pretty decent flow here in the terminal at the moment. I did say that we could maybe use this way for security, and I do think we'll do that. But I have also spoken about maybe have another secure exit here. So we'll see a little bit how we do. There are several different possible options, but we'll see. First and foremost, we will get in the next medium stand and see how much of a bottleneck our security is. So I think we're definitely doing a loss here today. Yeah, that's the case. I don't know why this they have been so much more expensive than the last day. Maybe something was tweaked in the new alpha. I'm not sure. But today we are definitely looking to do a loss here. But the main cost is of course the loans that are costing us well, at least around 200k per day. So once we get that out of the way, it will all be better, and we got 159k left to pay, so it should be done in the next day or even earlier than that maybe. So we got check-in open here for flights. Already here 2250 for a flight that's leaving 450. So we have definitely passengers in the airport more or less around the clock. And as we can see here, our security lines are kind of very well used, or a little bit, yeah, it's alright I guess, but I don't know if the throughput is good enough. We'll see that as said. I just love the details here, and the details here also, if you zoom in, you can hear the engine, and we can actually see the Rolls-Royce logo here on the actual engine, and as you see, the closer we zoom in, the more engine noise we hear. The same thing when we zoom out, the less engine noise we hear. So let's actually see here. It's the same thing here. Or actually, that might have been an airplane passing here or something like that. But you have all of these nice sound designs and details in this game. It's really great. And there we saw that 5 wide taxiway is a little bit close to the stands here actually, if one were to be a little bit picky, since those big planes almost gets into these small stands. But yeah, maybe we will work that out, or just move this a little bit more inside later, but probably not. But if they manage to, if we are going to manage to get in large planes here in this Let's Play, and then maybe we'll move this in once we need to. But for now, it will stay like it is. So 88k left pay, so should be 10 hours. And we'll do some flight planning here between while we're waiting on that. So we'll add in another Aurora flight here, and one in the end of the day. And we'll do one draw flight here. CityJet is only big flights, so let's see here. We'll have a CLAM there, and we'll have a CLAM here as well. No force there. Let's see, check goose wings. So we'll do goose wings here. And that one was a big one, so let's do Logan Air then. So a few more flights for those remote stands here are needed. That was a large one, unfortunately. So Maple, Norland Air down. Here's the next one. So now we want to do that. Let's see here. So one more flight. So this Norland Air. That's it. So let's exit the flight planner once again. So let's actually check a little bit here. Yeah, that plane is alright. So what flight is that? That is day 146, so it's not as big as a 787 or something like that. which wingspan is a little bit bigger and crosses into the stands here, I believe. So another bay, yeah, another bay. So let's check the loan here. Are we finally paid? No, not quite. We are still 26k off. And for some reason now we are doing a profit here on our current day once again, even with the loan. So don't know why we yesterday didn't manage to do that. But anyway, the loan will very shortly be paid off here, and then we get good amount of cash in, and we'll add in a second medium stand. And the security is one single check, but also after that I think it might be time to start getting in a subway entrance, so we will have a little bit less of cars and buses getting in here with the passengers. I think we should have paid off the loan now. Yes, we finally have done that. So we should be able to bring in the profit really good now. Actually, maybe we'll have enough cash for a second medium stand here within this day. Hopefully that can be. Hopefully that's the case. And here you see this 7 or 8 320 is much larger than the taxiway we have built. So that will cross into the stands here a little bit. One thing we could do also is add 2 extra times here on the taxiway, I guess, and put the taxiway a little bit more to the left here. So is this no, it's an Edelweiss flight. I thought it might have been a Norwegian, but I do believe we haven't accepted Norwegian as a carrier yet. So this is when our airport is the most quiet, definitely here at 21 hours. Almost no flights yet or left to leave. And here goes our last passengers. And then we have planes landing again pretty soon. Yeah, we actually already have passengers getting here for departing flights very early, and I do believe, yeah, we are checking opening here at 23, 5 hours before the flight, which is very early. Or here 22:50, and actually what is it, 6 hours before the flight, or is it even more? No, 6 hours before the flight. And that's pretty crazy if you ask me, that you're on boarding 6 hours before the flight, but I guess it's alright. And that for sure will make that we have no passengers that are not getting through, at least, so that's good. This is a 757, and you saw there as well, it's quite a large taxiway, so I think we'll have to rework that a little bit later. I think we'll very shortly actually get up to the 150k that we need to add in our next stand here. And once that is done, as I said, we'll check a lot on how our flow is in the airport or in the terminal, if we need to do any changes or yeah, any changes or improvements, we will add in, of course, the same way like we did here with the seatings, a little bit like that. And yeah, we have a lot of exciting stuff coming up to look at as well. We have the shops that we are going to research and the baggage system as well soon enough, but we are still a little bit way off for me to start about possibly thinking about that, since I know that is pretty darn tricky. But we do have another available medium size aircraft stand. So we'll do it like so. And we'll do some more taxiway foundation here. So we'll do what we can afford actually. And these stands are, let's see here, you can do upgrades, so you can do with or without a jetway. For this one we aren't doing a jetway, I will do the same one for this one with no jetway, and after that we will do a couple with jetways, so you won't see the difference between using a jetway and not using a jetway. I'll start to look here on what these upgrades cost. So upgrading to assault cost 40k, so that's not too bad, so we'll slowly do that as well for our small stands here. So we actually can afford that now, so we'll do upgrade here to assault. We'll hide that panel. And we also need to do, or it will look a lot better, to do a little bit of the terminal expansion, so let's do that as well. So we'll then demolish this wall, and let's add in a large size, not a large size, yeah, a large size door. We'll use the correct object, and we'll do desk here. We'll do a medium-sized boarding desk. We'll have this on the other way here. Alright, we need to secure that zone first, so let's do that also. We'll secure that zone. So a medium boarding desk, and we'll do it like so. So now our contractors have a little bit to build, you could say. So we'll upgrade these guys here one by one. Now we'll add in the taxiway pass here. Yeah, and I think it's starting to look really interesting and good, actually, this. And as I said, I think we're going to do something like a terminal all the way down here, and gates here, and then we'll build it out here with a second wing, and then maybe like here as well, a third wing. But yeah, that will take a little bit time, and we'll have runways here and maybe at the top here as well. The depending on how it goes really. So we'll do another upgrade here. And actually we'll call this an episode here. We have been getting closer and started to actually expand with medium stands here in this episode. So if you have enjoyed this episode, please remember to smash that like button. It really means a lot to me and to the channel and everything. And if you haven't done so already, make sure you hit that subscription button as well, so you're sure to not miss out on any of the new daily content that we'll bring to you here at RawSlowGaming. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.